Okay, let's admit, guys, that artificial intelligence is one of the most important tools while we're talking about content marketing, simply because it helps you to economize lots of time. But at the same time, in case if ChatGPT is able to write you a good text, can we be sure that this text is going to be of the good quality? So that's going to be the basic question of my today's lesson. Bonuses and minuses of artificial intelligence, into pros and cons of this tool, and we will understand if it's able actually to replace the human being. First of all, let's talk about bonuses. The most important thing, in my personal opinion, and definitely I can tell you like a professional content marketer, it's definitely very important for you. It helps you to economize lots of time. If you're writing the good article and you need some analytics there, definitely you have to dive into big amount of sources, websites. You have to study to understand big amount of information, and only after that you will be able to generate a good text. But if we're talking about artificial intelligence, if we're talking about ChatGPT as well, you just simply grab the pieces of the text that you want to have, that you want to emphasize actually in your article, you download them into ChatGPT, and in several minutes you have the good text. So yes, it definitely helps you to generate big amount of content marketing text for your website, for your advertisement, for your clients as well, for your social media in several minutes. It's something that works like a database. You just simply get lots of information, you ask him to generate the most important things that you want to have and emphasize in your article, and that helps you, again, to economize big amount of time. And if we're talking about marketing, okay, so let's say it this way. As a content marketer with journalistic background, I can definitely tell you that in case if you're generating the good article, you have at least work several hours in order to understand the information, to structure it, in order to get the most important pieces of this information and to put them into the article. But when we're talking about ChatGPT, it's something that helps you to do it in seconds, just seconds. Another bonus of artificial intelligence, it's something that we can say as cost-effective. We all use ChatGPT on an everyday basis, and most of the people, they use it on the free subscribe, but there are some people who are willing to pay money for it in case if they're working in marketing field, for instance, and they need it on an everyday basis, or they just simply run in their personal company and they need answers for different questions they might have as well. So the point is that it's very cheap, and at the same time it helps you to generate a lot of text, it helps you to translate text in different languages, and definitely it helps you to get some answers on the questions you might have. So if we're talking about the professional who will work in your company, definitely he will charge from you, I don't know, at least $2,000 or $3,000 per month for this work. Versus ChatGPT, who actually costs about $100 or something. The work with artificial intelligence like ChatGPT or Midjourney helps you to economize a bunch of money. Okay, SEO optimization, one of the most important benefits that ChatGPT can help you with. As a professional content marketer, you definitely know about the keywords. It's something that you spread during your text performance, text writing, in order to make Google see your text and definitely your website better. It takes actually time and lots of money as well. Instead, we can actually go to the ChatGPT and he will be able to generate you those keywords for your SEO as well. The point is that they're not so, let's say, they are the most simple and the most popular if we're talking about keywords. But still, in case if you don't have the budget, in case if you're running your company by yourself and you're trying to make SEO by yourself again, artificial intelligence is something that will help you definitely with that. Let's talk about where artificial intelligence falls short. Writing the text, yes. Artificial intelligence, like ChatGPT, for instance, because everybody knows this AI, is able to generate you the good text. Like polished one, let's say it this way. It's gonna be right, it's gonna be good, at the same time you will be able to read it, right? But it's gonna lack of emotions. It doesn't include emotions, the special mindset of the person, the audience that you actually are trying to give this text, right? And let's remember that the main purpose of the text is to attract attention of the audience. Your text has to be interesting, catch their attention, evoke this, desire to dive into the topic and to go to your website and to visit it and to buy the product. And this is something that artificial intelligence is unable to generate simply because it lacks of emotions. It doesn't have humor, it doesn't have some special things that will spark the interest of the audience, So that is one of the biggest, in my personal opinion, minuses of work with artificial intelligence. A lack of creativity, one of the minuses of work with artificial intelligence as well. He's gonna generate your text by using the special templates. So it's gonna be of the good quality, for instance, readable as well, so people will be able to understand it, but at the same time, it's gonna be something that doesn't catch your attention at all, because it's going to be polished template of how does the machine work. When human being reads this text, he has this, feeling inside of himself that he reads something not human, let's say this way. Reputation risks, one of the minuses of work with AI as well. Google will never admit it, but the fact is that most of the sites that are generated mostly by artificial intelligence, Google usually don't like to use them, and especially it doesn't like to put them on top of your search. Artificial intelligence is a very powerful tool that can help you to make your text very beautiful, but at the same time, it can make your text very ugly. And it's up to you to decide how will you use all this potential that artificial intelligence brings into your work. Will you use it wisely, or you just leave everything for ChatGPT and he will be the one in charge with your work? So what the solution here? In case if you want to attract the attention of the audience, definitely your text have to resonate with the audience. So my point is that artificial intelligence is it's a very powerful tool that helps you to economize a lot of time, that helps you to proceed big amount of database, that helps you to generate a lot of text as well. But it's something that helps you, assists you, because you're the one in charge of creating the text that people will like, and it's very important. In case if you want to have those people inside of your website to dive into the store, in case if you want people to order your product and to understand actually something about your product, you have to catch their attention with emotions, with something that only human being will understand. Always work with a text, or always work with something that artificial intelligence produces for you. Just ask him for help. Just ask him for some information. Just ask him for structuring this information as well. But after that, please feel free to manage and to work with this text by yourself to make it more human. It's very important. Want to create content marketing by your own? On the website Vlasova&co, we publish almost every week new lessons in content marketing field. So you can just simply go there, dive into the topic, and become the professionalist.